Kinnock.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. I'd like to congratulate my right honourable friend and also thank him for his forbearance in what is sometimes a very robust discussion in committee, and he is certainly masterful in seeking consensus. The question really is around the vote in October and the content of the political declaration on the framework for the future relationship, because does my right honourable friend agree that there's a real risk of a very wishy-washy, vague motherhood and apple pie political declaration, which would be there in an attempt to keep the Conservative Party together, rather than actually give MPs a clear sense of the direction that our future relationship would take? And what steps does he think the government should take to assure the House that there will be sufficient detail in that political declaration to make a meaningful vote truly meaningful?
Well, can I thank my honourable friend for the work he does on the committee. I hope he'll forgive me if I don't comment on party considerations in making this statement here today, but he raises an important issue about the nature of the political declaration, because we heard clearly in evidence that it will not be a treaty, it will not be a draft treaty, although there is some debate when we heard from Guy Verhofstadt about whether if you included it as an annex to the agreement it would give it greater force. I think that it'll come down to this question: will the House think that there is sufficient certainty about the nature of our future relationship on all of the things I mentioned a moment ago to the Chair of the Health Select Committee in the political declaration or not? Because if we approve it and there isn't certainty, then the House is really saying, well, let's see what happens. And there are two parts to this negotiation: the withdrawal agreement, which is the divorce settlement, and that is important, but the really, really, really important bit is what our future relationship is going to be on trade, on security, on the fight against terrorism, foreign policy, services. 80% of the British economy is services. And therefore, the more detail and the more certainty that the political declaration can offer, and the more that the parties to the negotiation can show that they are committed to turning that into a treaty, then the better it will be for Parliament as it makes it